The more people try to make profit, the more they are losing. Only few individuals are able to make profits, not because they don't know what it takes to make profit, but sometimes the more they try to place trade, hoping to come out successfully, the more they fail. Sometimes they have good knowledge about forex trading, but as a person who have traded and have mentored many people, I've come to realize that one of the simple mistakes people are making is lack of patience, lack of discipline. That is one of the things I've come to realize. I'm dropping this thing to inform you that you should not, don't ever try to trade when you don't have discipline. If you don't have discipline, you will lose no matter the amount of money you are trading with. And sometimes people are trade. You can see some people when I'm training, when I'm mentoring people, I notice that I will be training them and they'll be doing well on demo. And why they enter on live trade, you discover that they are messing up. Why? Some of the reason is because some people that have the knowledge when trading on demo trade on demo without caution. They trade on demo without fear. They trade on demo without psychological effect of what they are doing. The only thing they do is they can use a $5 loss size and enter trade. At the end of the day, they will make $50, $200. They are smiling. But once they enter into their live trade, and if they make losses on demo, they don't feel sad. They don't feel any pains in them. Nothing is going on. Nothing is happening. Why? Because it's demo. They have nothing to be afraid of. But when it comes to live trade, $1 means something to them. And at that time, they will now start having the psychological effect of what they should have developed in their demo account. So please, in this video, I'm going to give you one of the strategies that if you do your analysis carefully, you will place your trade and you will win the trade. That is one truth. Now look at my trade based on zoom level. Some people don't know the effect of zoom level when trading. Now look at my trade now. I have on my MET chart 9 moving average, 21 moving average, and I have 200 moving average, but it's not shown here because of the zoom level I'm using. Now if you check my windows, my window 1, you notice something. You have rigories and a lot of these things here. Now but let me go to, okay, let me just zoom out a little now. Do you see what happened here now? Do you notice that this thing here, based on, because of the zoom level, it was hidden? Do you notice that? And this is 5 minutes time frame. Get that now? This is 5 minutes time frame. So but once I zoom out like this, look at it here, it's hidden. Do you see it? Now how do you make use of this strategy, and how does this strategy work for you? Please get this in your mind. Each of the analysis, my own way of doing the analysis, which I'm giving out to you, please use 5 minutes, 1 minute time frame to get to your trading. If you are using a lower account, like your equity is low, like from $50 downward, use 5 minutes and 1 minute to confirm your entry point if you want to do scalping or catching spikes. The last video I dropped, somebody called me, or somebody dropped a clip that is that I wrote on my YouTube channel, that this video is contained scalping and the spike. At the end of the day, I only talk about spike. Listen, please. Let me just address that issue once and for all. Listen to me, please. If I'm giving you a strategy on how to catch spike, if you are somebody that knows how to trade, if you are somebody that knows about forex trading, you should know without anybody telling you that opposite of spike is scalping. As simple as that. Anywhere you see support and resistance zone, the resistance zone of crash, is spike. The support zone of boom is scalping. That is how it is. So anytime you are looking at the resistance zone on your crash, which means you are expecting a spike, which means you're expecting the market to drop. Anytime you see your double top and the higher highs and higher lows, which means you're expecting something to go down. And once you're expecting those things to go down, you don't expect somebody to keep explaining everything one to another. And that is one of the reasons most people who supposed to do well in forex trading are not doing well. Sometimes some of you that are receiving signals, you only see signals to trade, you only receive signals to buy and sell. So sometimes when you want to try on your own, it becomes difficult because the person that is giving you signal did not give you how he analyzed and come to the conclusion of that thing. But the only thing you notice is that on your own, you saw this thing coming, but you were afraid to enter. Now look at this chart today. So this is 1 hour time frame. Remember, no matter the strategy you are using, always visit your higher time frame to confirm your trade. What is the need of the higher time frame? The higher time frame gives you the condition of the market in a higher level. In 1 hour time frame, 1 hour time frame gives you the condition of the market, what has happened in the market in 1 hour time. The 4 hours time frame gives you the condition of the market, what happened in hourly time. Now look at this candle that just opened in 4 hours and spiked down. Look at it, that and spiked down. Remember this. This is the strategy. I'm giving it out now. Please watch carefully. You have the blue line, the green line, and the white line. We have 21 moving average on the screen. We have 21 moving average on the screen. We have 9, 21, and 200 moving average on the screen. Now check the market. This is where the market is now, and the market spiked and come across to this place. Do you see it? This thing that happened here is a bearish candle, and this one that goes up like this is a bullish candle, and the bearish now spiked and the market started coming down. And this has not made this market a complete downtrend, and it has not given a confirmation that it's going to continue as an uptrend from your 4 hours time frame. So making this market now that you are seeing, please, I always emphasize on this thing every single day. Why? Because I don't want you to make mistake. Now look at 4 hours time frame. The 4 hours is a bearish candle that spiked, and that spike, the market is trying to refill it. And if you go to 5 minutes time frame, you will notice that you have more spike than the scalping from 5 minutes time frame. Do you see how the thing works in connectivity? Now listen, why do people receive spike when they want to do scalping? Check this trade now. Let's go to 1 minute time frame. This is why I'm asking you that you should check your trade from 1 minute time frame. In this market particularly, I will try to open your eyes. And one good thing you will do for me is for you to watch to the end of this video and also share this video to others. And if you don't know how to do trading completely, I am open for mentorship. It's not free. I cannot do free business. Yes. Now, listen. From that 4 hours time frame now, you notice that it was a spike. Those spikes you are seeing from 4 hours time frame is just this thing you are seeing here now. Yes. That little retracement you are seeing, that little weak candle you are seeing below is this thing that just try to refill it now. Get it? Don't forget this thing. So that spiked, pushed this market from this place. I will tell you this green line is a Bollinger Band. Some people don't know the power of Bollinger Band. Now it has touched to 10 levels here. Get this now. And now that it has touched to these 10 levels, the market started moving up. So why then do people who entered for scalping later notice that the market that they were expecting to take 10 candles, 15 candles, the market just spiked? Let me take you, please get this accurately now. Go to 4 hours time frame now from the current market. Like what some of the strategies we are giving out now is, if this thing cross over to 20, you should enter. And let me tell you, the calculation is correct. The calculation is okay. But let me tell you why the market can fail you if you are not careful. Let's go to 4 hours time frame. Please watch this place now. If you are to, this thing has touched here. Have you seen it? It has touched here and it has crossed 10 and it's going to 20. And if you counted this thing here now, it's few candles here. And normally it is when these two candles cross together here now, you'll be taking your candles expecting to this place. But let me tell you why the market can fail you if you're not careful. Now listen, this is just a lecture and also a strategy. Now go to 4 hours time frame and see something. This is 4 hours time frame. Do you see that in your 1 minute time frame, you have this Bollinger Band, this very Bollinger Band is somewhere here. But in 4 hours time frame, the Bollinger Band is somewhere here. And this is crash. Meaning that this thing that have touched this 90 level, if it will go far, it will only succeed in going to this direction. Please follow me. It will only succeed in going to this direction. Follow me here. To a long time and start going down like this. Do you see it? And why this thing is going down, what is pushing this thing down is a spike. And once that spike has crossed the 9 moving average and crossed the 21 moving average, it will now come to this 200 moving average. But before then, it's not this candle here that will do all this job. What will happen? Another candle, after this one now tried and closed, another candle will open either somewhere here or somewhere here and try to retrace and drop again. Another one will try and move up and drop again. Another one will try and move up and drop again. That is how it will be trying. Before you know it, this movement here now will not come down to this place. So why do your trade you entered on your lower time frame, why did it spike? And not just a spike, a mighty spike, is because you saw a position to enter trade, not knowing that the position you are entering is on a spike zone from your higher time frame. Get that now. Get that now. So once this thing now opened on a lower time frame, on a higher time frame like this, and what you are seeing as a good entry point on your lower time frame is just a weak candle from this direction. Look at it here. Check that little candle here. Check that little candle. That little candle you are seeing there now is that position you are seeing on your lower time frame. So if this thing now should continue like this, which means in your 5 minutes or 10 minutes, 1 hour and 1 minute candle, you have scalped like 15 candles. But why do you fail? You fail because immediately this thing now moves up. Get it right, please. Immediately this thing now moves up. As this thing continues to move up like this, get it? As this thing now move up like this to this direction, I'm coming. As this thing continues to move up to this direction and get to this level, they have a resistance level here to contend with. Now remember, this is higher time frame. This candle may pull back, which is the normal position for it. It will pull back, or it will continue and clear these things and leave this place as a weak candle and continue to this direction. Do you see it now? So why should how should I trade now in this condition? The best thing for you to do, and I'm giving this thing out for you not to say that GDFS have deceived you, GDFS is giving false signal. No, I can't try that. The problem is not the signal. The problem is not the strategy. The problem is the knowledge you have inside and the lack of discipline. Now, can you be able to wait to allow this trade to take a decision before you enter trade? Now, let's go and see what 5 minutes time frame, 1 minute time frame, for you to see what this little thing you have seen here now has caused. Have you seen it? Have you seen that the market is ranging speedily? So why do people fail? You fail because you saw a good position, you entered trade, and why this thing is going to touch this thing now, why this thing is approaching to touch here now, it may drop. What dropped? The candle that is going up in 4 hours time frame dropped. And whose fault is that? It's not the fault of the marketers and the brokers. It's the fault of the person doing the analysis. So how do you trade using this strategy? Number one, anytime you see entry point like this for scalping, first and foremost, go to your 1 hour time frame. If you check this thing now, you will see that this thing here now in 1 minute time frame is false signal. People will not understand it, but I know. This thing you are seeing here now is false signal. What makes this thing false signal? Check your 1 hour time frame. Why? In your 1 hour time frame, what you have is spike direction. So this thing cannot clear this thing, all of them at the same time, and give you your 20 or 30 candles just like that. No. Why this thing is going like this? It will spike small and continue to retrace. So what should I do as a trader? What you should do is to wait. Wait. How? Immediately this candle finishes now and open another candle. If it spike down like this, which means that this one here now will cross down to 80 levels, you enter trade for spike and you will enjoy the trade. Where should you take your TP? Here. Simple as that. Simple as that. Then in your 1 minute time frame, what will you be seeing? What you'll be seeing is, follow me. In your 1 minute time frame, what you'll be seeing is a journey that the market will spike and it will go up again. It will spike. It will go up again. Let me see. It will spike. It will go up again. So like for 3 to 4 hours, this is what you will see, something like this. So for like 1 hour to 2 hours, you will not be proud of what you are seeing because it will be going up and down, up and down. But the one that will go before will not be longer than the one that you have before. Let me show you. It will be going like this to this level. Do you see it? That is how it happened. Something like this. It will spike, go like this, spike again, go like this, spike again, go like this, spike again, go like this, spike again. That is what you'll be seeing. And if you draw your trend lines, it will go like this. The ones you have at the top the ones you have here will not be longer than the one you have in the previous ones, in the lower down. That is how the market works. Why did it happen that way? Because you waited. Then when it comes to catching your scalping, immediately you notice this thing. Let's also go to 1 minute time for 1 hour time frame. Immediately you notice that the green line has touched this thing from your higher time frame. From your higher time frame, immediately you notice that the Bollinger Band has touched these 10 levels, allowed it to make a move. If immediately this thing make a move, even though the market will spike, it will spike and continue the journey. So in that case now, what you'll be seeing in the journey is something that looks like this. It's something that looks like this. The market will move up and it will go down, move up, 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 go down. But if you draw your trend lines, you notice that the previous ones cannot be more than, the one that you have at the up cannot be lower than the ones you have. And if this thing that happen like this now, peradventure changes a direction, if this thing changes a direction, which means that you have, please follow me, you have something like this, the market moves up like this, the market moves up like this, move up like this, move up like this. All of a sudden, you now see something like this. Do you see it? It has changed direction. This is where it changed direction. You use this one to confirm it, and you enter trade here. That is market for you. It's not that hard. It's just a matter of patience. It's just a matter of patience. My name is GDFS. Please, I want you to succeed in this forest. So each time you see this thing that touch like this, each time you see this that touch like this in your 1 hour time frame, you check your 4 hours and you notice that the 4 hours is giving you a signal. So at this point now, you need to wait and see the movement of the candle. You go to 5 minutes time frame. Some people will enter to do scalping here. This is what people do that makes them lose. Because you see this thing ranging like this, you enter, not knowing that you have 200 levels here below. You have 200 levels here below. So the market has not moved down like this to show you it is a scalp zone, and it has not crossed this thing to join this thing to show you that it's now a scalping zone like we have here, and it has crossed here. Check it anywhere there is a cross from 200 moving averages, including the lower moving average is like 25, 21, 10 or whatever. Each time it crosses the 200 moving average, it gives you something to enjoy. That is trading for you. As simple as that. But the problem is people lack patience. Then the question is, how do you get patience? I am hosting a meeting with my mentor, the people I'm mentoring. It's going to happen on Zoom. So please, my student, anywhere you are, please, I'm getting my system together. I'm getting it together. I don't know what happened to my Zoom. So I'm getting them together. Immediately I fixed it. I will drop my link on the GDFS Guru's home so that we'll be able to move along. And by so doing, we shall get what we want. And by so doing, you will know completely how to trade with confidence without this hasty movement, rushing to trade, rushing, all those things is not good. And let me give you out the indicators. Please follow it carefully, because some people will say, you didn't put MACD, you didn't put this one. And when I go back to see it, it's true. Maybe while I was giving out the indicators, I was talking and sometimes misplace it. I have given out the first moving average. Please, my name is GDFS. I want to thank you specially. The second moving average is 21. Please remember, observe those things. Observe those things. It's very, very important. Observe them. So if you need mentorship, I am here for you. And I promise you that your life, I should start dropping testimonies for some people who are trading, who have trained that some of them bought a car. Some of them, I'm happy for them. So some of them are doing very, very well, while some are still to do well. And I pray that they one day pick up and be patient enough to get it. I'm going to indicator window 1 now. Indicator window 1, 13, close. Remember these things here. So chat me up on my WhatsApp group chat me up on my WhatsApp if you need mentorship with GDFS. I will not, and some people are asking, how long does it take for you to mentor us? And I keep saying this thing. Everybody are not the same. Please remember to observe this thing. Some people have job they are doing and they want to use Forex as a additional job. So I can't tell you I will stop mentoring you in a week or in a month, because sometimes when I give out my terms and conditions, when you tell them, they will say okay, they will go, and when they pay, you drop what they should use to learn. Sometimes it will take them 1 week to reply. Sometimes they travel outside the state. So for that reason, I will not say for that you have wasted your time. No, I'm a human being. I have wisdom. Okay. So I'm always patient with people, and no matter the amount you pay me, I always watch you to make sure I will keep guiding you, except you don't have my time again, or you don't have time to talk to me again. I'll keep monitoring you until I see and notice that you have recovered at least the money you paid me, because I'm not a fraudster and I can never be. All right. So this is all the strategies. I think I've given it out completely. You can screenshot it immediately. You see them, and it will help you. That is how the strategy works. You may ask me, what happened to the inside indicators? Don't mind those things. It gives you a confirmation that what you are trading is correct. So if I start explaining what is inside that thing, it will confuse. Just follow that particular one and it will help you. Each time it crossed down to this place, and anytime the market cross over to all those things, you will notice that once this thing touch here, the reversal is the case. Inside, everything start pointing down. It's okay for you to trade. So my name is JDFS, signing out.